Hello and welcome to Your Broken Galaxy. I am Broken, and today I'm just going to show you some funny pictures that I either generated myself or found online as I was making videos. So the first one is this abomination of a feast here. This is something that I generated for my 10 most delicious alien species video. The prompt for this was Ewok rump roast, and you can see this and its compatriot picture right here are just a little bit terrifying. So AI is a little bit scary in that regard. Moving right along, this one I generated for what was the prompt? The prompt was Darth Sidious electrocuting Jedi younglings. I'm pretty sure that's what it was, or it might have been Emperor Palpatine electrocuting Jedi younglings, but that was the plan. And so this, horrifying baby with the Palpatine face, and yeah, the dead eyes and stuff is just not looking sharp. And the next one that goes right along with it, same generation, another horrifying baby Palpatine, lightsabers just busting out of people's hands and stuff. Just not a place I would want to be anywhere near any of these guys. And another one. This creature is just terrifying. This child, I think that's a little girl who's slowly turning into Palpatine. It's just horrible stuff in here. But I did these for part 2 of What If the Jedi Younglings Defeated Anakin, where the Jedi younglings went on to fight Darth Vader because they were the only ones left that could. And this is what I came up with, and I didn't use any of these. This one I was really baffled at. The prompt for this was Darth Vader hugging Boba Fett, and you can tell that by the other ones that came out about that generation. That much more looks like Darth Vader and Boba Fett hugging. That one's just really weird. 3 right arms between the two of them and only one left arm. Like you can see his left arm comes out and merges. And then this one here, which that's a little bit PG-13. Not as child friendly as regular, but yeah, this wonderful picture. Oh, I should mention the last ones. The hugging Boba Fett was for my video. What if Darth Vader called Boba Fett Boba Fat? These ones, though, is I think the prompt was Jar Jar Binks as a sexy shirtless man, and I used those for my What If Padme Fell in Love with Jar Jar video. And the face is looking a little bit freaky, but that guy's ripped. He is. This is another set from my What If Vader Called Boba Fat series. You can see just a fat Mandalorian, a fat Mandalorian coming out of the upper shoulders of another fat Mandalorian, and a fat Mandalorian's upper torso coming out of the upper torso of another fat Mandalorian. Or maybe he's just giving him a piggyback ride. I don't know. AI isn't always the best at everything. Okay, so the prompt for this was an ugly Anakin Skywalker. And I did that for my What If Anakin Was Ugly video. But to me, this just looks like Paul Wesley from The Vampire Diaries with a little bit of facial hair and as a Jedi. So I don't know how the AI thought this was like an ugly version of Hayden Christensen, but that's what it gave me. And then all the rest of the pictures are ones that I found online while I was searching for videos. So I've had a lot of reasons to search for pictures of Jar Jar getting punched. So I can't remember what I searched for this on, but I know I first saw this picture 10 or even more years ago, where I used to talk about how Jar Jar Binks is one of the worst characters in cinema. And at some point in time, I was arguing with someone saying most people don't like Jar Jar, and this guy's like, no, everyone loves Jar Jar. And so I typed into Google most hated characters in cinema history or in movie history or something like that. And I clicked on the first link, and the banner picture was Jar Jar getting punched in the face. Actually, on the list, Jar Jar was number 3. Number 1 was Joffrey Baratheon. Number 2, I think, was someone from The Sopranos, which I had never seen, and then Jar Jar was number 3. But it proved my point, and I've loved the picture ever since. Next picture. What I love about this picture is just the look on Leia and Luke's faces, that they do not want to be there, especially Luke. Look at that grimace. And then one other great thing about this picture is, of course, the star on top of the tree is a Death Star on top of the tree. Moving along. This one I thought was a little bit funny, mostly just because of Marvin the Martian. I have no idea who created these pictures. There's not a name on these. Otherwise, I'd be happy to tell you who they were. But pretty nice looking Boba Fett there. You know, pushing some button and dragging along Martian, getting all these other famous aliens. This one was just horrifying. This was for my what if the younglings defeated Darth Vader. I needed a child Twi'lek to say something, so I looked to see if there was any pictures online, and somebody apparently thought it was a good idea to Photoshop their baby to look like a Twi'lek. I think it just looks like a hideous monster. If you get rid of the blue skin, the ear replacements things in the Leku, then yeah, that's a cute baby, but as is, that thing's terrifying. Emo Chewie, again, don't know who drew this, but really good job. One of the things that this prompted me to think about was when Wookiees go through like their rebellious teenage years, do they like dye their entire body black, like or some other bright color, like all black with a streak of like vibrant pink going through them because they're like trying to rebel and stuff. So that would be kind of fun to see. But yeah, Emo Chewie. And then the next one is Shaved Chewie. And this one, there's actually a name. It says Dan Meth down there. Just absolutely disgusting picture. I mean, this is reason enough for everyone to want to steer very clear away from the Wookiees. But yeah, just that is not something I would want to run into late at night in an alley, I'll just say. And my last one, this picture is of Chewie's second family. As some of you may know, in the Star Wars holiday special, which came out in 1978, Chewbacca's family was introduced, including his wife Mala, his father Itchy, and his son Lumpy. And while that is Chewbacca, that is not his wife, and none of these 3 kids are his son Lumpy. So that leads me to think that Chewie has a secret second family, and he has just been playing his wife this entire time. I don't know. Maybe that's something to look into. Figure out what Wookiee, monogamy and polygamy ideas are. Maybe it's normal for Wookiees to have multiple families. As for me, I just want one wife. That makes me happy. But Chewie, he's got a bit of a handful of a situation there on him. One other thing I will notice, this cat looks strikingly similar to a shaved Wookiee. Like the whole, I can't remember what those kind of cats are called, but yeah, that's just a little bit horrifying right there. Anyway, guys, this is just kind of a video to hold you over. My life's been going a little bit weird lately because of real life stuff, and I haven't been able to get videos recorded or scripts written as much as I'd like. I am still absolutely going to be continuing the channel, but I'm just in a little bit of a slump on the creative side, so I decided I'd put together this thing. I've saved these pictures over the last couple years, so here you go. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and all that garbage.